guys, how you doing? Welcome to Picture Book Drama, where it is everything in entertainment. I am your host, Sean, your video and comic guru. Welcome to my October pickups. Got about 28 items to show you guys today. I have the widest selection of stuff I've ever picked up. Normally it's more sci-fi or horror or comic book based. This, I got drama, I got action, I got sci-fi, I got animation, I got box sets, steel books. But you know what? Let's go ahead and just get started with that. First one I got, and I'm going to start off with my animations. Now, these, I say about everything but probably like 2 of these I had before in DVD format, but my DVDs got destroyed, so I'm basically rebuilding all my collection. So these I found super, super cheap, and I just really couldn't pass them up. So first one I got is Batman Dark Knight Returns Part 1. This was fantastic. Peter Weller did a great job playing the voice of Batman in this, so I just love this. Then you got the back, which they do have that classic pose. And if you got Part 1, you gotta get Dark Knight Returns Part 2. This one I think was more faithful to the story, more so than Part 1. Part 1 they added a little bit more information than they had in the comic. This was almost beat for beat like the comic. Show you the back. Now, my biggest nitpick with these Blu-ray, actually with just these in general, the covers. Why aren't they using Frank Miller's artwork? It's The Dark Knight Returns. You obviously have the rights to do it. You're DC fucking Comics, and you put this artwork up there? It's not bad artwork. I do like it. I mean, they go so far as to recreate the Frank Miller pose right there. Why not just use his damn artwork? But still really good. Really liked it. Enjoyed it. Happy to have it. Next 2 I have to show you are, I think, some of the best stuff they've done with a character that people don't know how to use, and that is Green Lantern. Now this one's, I believe, is Emerald Knights. This is actually different stories the Green Lanterns are telling a new recruit before they go into battle. It's a really great introduction to characters that you don't normally know about. Obviously, you got the Hal Jordan Green Lantern because he's the most popular. But you have Kilowog, Sinestro. Orisa is the new recruit who they're talking about, who they're talking to. But you get a lot of unknown Green Lanterns, you know, telling their origin story. So really, really good. The back of that. And it has a ton of features on it. Just a ton of them. I love, love, love this one. Next one I got is Green Lantern First Flight. This was awesome. This was what I wanted the movie to be, an origin story, and it wasn't. It was some garbage, but this made up for it. And this came out at the same time. This actually came out first. This came out, I think, before the Ryan Reynolds Green Lantern came out, and then Emerald Knights came out while I think it was in the theater. But the back of it. And again, a ton of special features, but these special features are on the DVDs as well, but these were in a 2-disc format. And I am going to get those. I do want them because they have some really cool slipcovers. But again, I nitpicked about the Dark Knight. I'm going to nitpick about these. Green Lantern. Green cover. Blue cover. These Green Lantern people should always be green. So, I'm bitching about that. Alright. Next one I got, which I'm not the biggest fan of, is actually really low on my list of the best DC original movies, and that is Batman Doomsday. I actually like the special features on this better than I did the movie itself. The movie was terrible. The animation was horrible. And it was like, whose artwork are you trying to mimic? Because it was done through one of the biggest crossovers ever done in DC history, which is the death of Superman. This didn't just go through all the Superman titles, which there were 4 at the time. You had Superman, Action Comics, Adventures of Superman, and The Man of Steel. But it went through the Justice League comics. It had ramifications throughout the entire DC universe. So this was a storyline that did stick for about 2-3 years. And that's how we got reintroduced to Superboy. So something good stuff came out of it, but it was gimmicky. And I love the fact that, okay, see if I can get that in there where you're not seeing a camera. But there's just a lot of special features in there, guys. I mean, look this up. I mean, but they have one. The best thing about this is the special feature called Requiem and Rebirth. It's a comprehensive documentary about how the DC Comics team decided Superman's fate. So you find out why this storyline even happened, which I didn't know about before, but it was nice to see they put that in here. And it's a long documentary. I mean, it's about 45 minutes to an hour, and you talk to the entire creative staff who were a part of the death of Superman. So I mean, you got Louise. God, I keep. And you just look it up. You have some of the greatest comic book writers and artists in there. Definitely a special feature that makes that disc worth it. Now, probably one of the worst ones that were out was Superman Unbound. I waited forever for to get Brainiac, and this was just. Yeah, I was bored and I hated the story, and it was like you get Supergirl, which I'm a big fan of. You get the City of Kandor, as a story device, and it just fell flat to me. I mean, I got to rewatch it. I've only seen it once, and it just really turned me off on this movie. But I will check that out again. As far as I'm not sure if I showed you the back of it. That's the back, and you can see there is a lot of special features. That's one thing about these I like, is they do give you a ton of special features, and they tell you the next movie that's coming out. Now, these next three I'm really happy about for one reason over the rest. All the ones I'm going to show you have slip covers. So obviously, I already showed you what the next one is by just being stupid, Superman versus the Elite. This is based off of the storyline, Truth, Justice, and the American Way, I think is what it's called. Or, it's definitely it's talked about in here, actually. I didn't like the animation in this because they didn't look like the characters in the comic. At least some of them didn't. And it took a long time for me to get past the animation, which is rare in these type of movies. But, I do like the fact that it does come with a slipcover. I've become a big fan of slipcovers. So I'm happy to have that. There's a little tear in it, but it is embossed. I love that. But this shows you what the animation looks like. And that is supposed to be Manchester Black. Don't look like him. I'm sorry, why they make him look stupid, I don't know. That was one thing about that I didn't understand. But the next one I have, actually the next two I have, are so accurate to the comic book, even the animation looks like the artist who drew the original stories. First one I have is Superman, Batman, Public Enemies. This is awesome. This is looking so much like Ed McGuinness's artwork. That is spooky. You got Jeff Loeb who did the writing on that and on the original story. Just amazing. And the way they drew everybody, Ed McGuinness' artwork makes everyone look like bodybuilders. So he captured the animation team, I should say, captured it perfectly. And I said, slipcover, a little more foil, reflective based with everything embossed on it. So I do like that. Shows you special features. And they go through great detail on the documentary here, just like they do with all the rest of them. Like I said, for fans of the comic books, you will love the documentaries on all of these DC animated movies. So, big fan of that. And this was actually the first one to be rated PG. Not sure why, because you look at the rest of them, they don't look like that. So, I mean, there are other ones that are more violent, but possibly one of my favorite that they've done that I'm showing you here today is Superman, Batman, Apocalypse. Damn, this was amazing. And Michael Turner did the artwork in the original novel, or not, comics, which is Superman, Batman, same as Batman, Public Enemies. These are actual direct storylines, and they are beat for beat perfect. This art in here is amazing. It looks like Michael Turner went from drawing on a piece of paper to animating it himself. This looked great. This introduces us for the first time, supposedly. I think this definitely came out before Superman Unbound. This was actually the retelling of Supergirl coming to Earth. She had disappeared for a long time. They did the famous Death of Supergirl storyline in Crisis on Infinite Earths, issue 7. Pop that cover up for you right there. But it's one of the most talked about and well-known storylines to happen to a character that most people didn't know about or care about. It wasn't until they killed her that they started to care about the character. But unfortunately, there have been so many reincarnations of her that none were accurate until this one. This is the storyline we wanted. So, I'll show you the back of that. And I love this. I love this. And this had Wonder Woman in it too. Possibly one of the best Wonder Woman animated versions I've seen. And slipcover. And I love the fact that this was actually when they were doing DC shorts. Pull that back, sorry. But this one has the Hawkeye. Oh my God, the Green Arrow short, which is great. This is Oliver Queen from the comics, with a special guest appearance at the end of it. But those are my animations that I picked up. I do want the rest of them. I have Wonder Woman and I believe Justice League New Frontier. Oh, almost forgot that title. And Superman or Batman. God, the one that redid the whole Death in the Family, and I'm bad with names. Under the Red Hood. So I have Wonder Woman, Under the Red Hood, and New Frontier on DVD. I will be getting those onto DVD or to Blu-ray. Those are the few I held on to because they're the best ones that came out. I have Batman Year One on Blu-ray, which I showed you in an earlier pickup, either last month or the month before. But moving on to what I have now, I'm going to go right to just regular Blu-rays. I have The Hangover 2, and the only reason why I got it, had slipcover. Because I have The Hangover Part 2 in a steelbook, and I have the original Hangover in DVD. So eventually I got to get the box set that just has all three in Blu-ray, and then I'll probably get rid of this one, because this is just one I don't really need to have two of, but it does have a slip, so I'll probably keep it anyway. Especially since I want to build a library, I'll probably just keep it. If I don't, I'll do a giveaway on either here or on Twitter, but I don't know yet. I'll see what happens with that. Next one I got is The Intimidation Game, Benedict Cumberbatch. I am not a fan of Keira Knightley. I don't know why, I just don't like her. I don't. I can't change that. I have absolutely no valid reason for it. I just don't like her. But this movie was still fucking amazing. And slipcover. But yeah, I'm glad to have this. I don't buy a lot of dramas, but this is actually based on a true story, so I kept it. I bought it, so I'm gonna keep it. Now, going on to one of the few horror films I have, and I hate saying that during October, is the Criterion Collection version of Scanners. One of the best horror sci-fi, actually I guess I could say sci-fi horror films out there. Cronenberg was at his height when he did this. This is during Videodrome and so many others. And what I love about this, obviously you get a great cover. Obviously from Criterion, their covers are always pretty sweet. I love that. I can just stick that right there. But I'll probably display it like this. You can slide it out. Now, I don't have the Blu-rays in here. They're still in the player. That's your cover. Your front and your back covers here. Like I said, I don't have them in here right now. They're being watched. But you get a great booklet with it, too, that really goes into depth. The thought process behind what they wanted Scanners to be, and Cronenberg's history, what he's done before. So, I'm not going to go through this right now because there's a ton of unboxings out there. Get it for yourself. It's worth it. There is, 20 pages of information in here. Amazing. Definitely a must-have for any movie fan. Not just a sci-fi or horror fan, but a movie fan. Now, on to double dipping. I don't know what made me do this. Well, I know what made me do it, and it's because I'm stupid. It's because I had a slipcover. Yeah, I got the digibook of this with the Target exclusive. I don't even think this is exclusive to anybody. This is just the way it is. But I saw it, had a slipcover, and this way I don't have to keep opening the digibook and messing it up. So that's kind of why I went with this one. So This one has all the special features the other one has, because this is obviously the Ultimate Edition. So all the information that comes with the Digibook is in here too. So glad to have that. Now, another horror film that sucked, unfortunately, got a fly bothering me, is Sinister 2. I couldn't get into this. I've never seen it in the theater. I saw it on the shelf, and I was like, okay. It was $4.99, a slipcover, and it had the digital UV code with it. So I was like, I can't pass that up. And again, slipcover really pushes me, but I love the slipcover. It has a nice little sheen to it. But the movie was just kind of all over the place. I'm not a big fan of child actors. They've gotten a hell of a lot better than they were before, but they annoyed me. And then the mom being so overly protected. Let me know what you guys think. Did you like it? I loved the first one. Ethan Hawke was in that. It was great. Nice little storyline. It's supposed to be, I'm not sure, is this based on a true story too? Well, the other one's not really based on a true story. It was kind of a Blair Witch type thing going on, but I'm going to move on from that because there's no point in talking about it because this one sucked. My next movie I'm going to show you is, again, double dipping again, and only because of a slipcover. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 2. But God, look at that. It was $6.99. Come on, I had to. And it had the Flickster digital copy in there. You get bunch of features that you probably don't get in the box that I have. And, obviously the slipcover and the image out here is the same. One big problem I have with slipcovers is the fact they should be different artwork, but I think this qualifies. So $6.99, come on. I could do that forever. And this last one in a slip is Will Smith, I, Robot in 3D. This was $5.99, and it's not the most impressive lenticular cover out there, but it is a 3D, and it was $5.99. I've only seen this movie once, and I do remember not really liking it much, but I like to give movies a second chance, and for the price, I can't complain. It's cheaper than a ticket to go see it in the theater. So that's those in a slip cover. We can go on to one of the ones I used to have, and I am so happy to have this particular one back because I wanted it like this. Gojira. This is one of the best versions besides the Criterion version that is out there, because this has the classic version of Godzilla, which is I can't talk. This is the original Japanese Gojira. Gojira? Read it. But you also get the Raymond Burr Godzilla in here. So the original one came out in 1954, and then Part 2 came out 2 years later here in the States. So 1956, we got our version of Godzilla, and for the longest time, that's all we knew was that one. But it turns out that basically, the studios thought we were idiots and we could never follow a storyline with all Japanese people. So they had to stick Raymond Burr's fat ass in the movie as a reporter to narrate the movie to us. And, I love this. This actually, the one I had this copy, not this exact one, but I had this copy before, and it actually comes with a little slip that goes over the bottom. I'm a little upset I don't have that, but anyone who has it and wants to send it to me, hey, hit me up in comments. We'll talk. But I do love having this one. And you do get a great book with it. Just like with scanners, this gives you in-depth information about the making of Godzilla. So definitely something any fan of Godzilla will want to have. Later on, I'm going to show you another version of Godzilla that nobody really wants, and I only got it for one reason. Now, this is a horror film that I never heard of before. I believe this is German. I still haven't watched it yet. believe it or not, this movie is here on YouTube. You can actually look it up with this title. But I got it because, and I'm swinging it back and forth, I got this because of one particular reason, not because it was horror. This is a DVD 2-disc steelbook. I love DVD steelbooks. They are awesome, and they're always on the most obscure movies out there. This is obviously called Evil Aliens. I mean, that's the images on the back. Like I said, you can look this movie up here on YouTube. A friend of mine actually told me about it. But look at all that. That's German. I have no idea what this movie is about. I mean, other than evil aliens, that's the side of it. But I love that cover too. It just makes you like, what the hell is this? So that is my DVD steelbook. Now I got 3 other steelbooks to show you. Now I showed you the original Godzilla. I now have in steelbook form the crappiest Godzilla movie ever, the Matthew Broderick movie. They made fun of this in future Godzilla movies. I mean, but I do like, it does have the original paper with it. Let me see if I can actually peel it back so you can see the back of it. Come on. Don't do that, Yeah. You do have that great image right there, so I do like that. It does look good. The movie itself doesn't. The movie itself is garbage, but it is supposedly a limited edition 4K Blu-ray, so ooh, special. But it's metallic too, so it kind of works with the original artwork. But I got it for like I think this was $7.99. It's cheaper than actually buying the other movies sometimes, especially brand new. This was not brand new, but steelbook, Blu-ray, give me it. Next steelbook I ended up getting, and this one was one I almost did not see. I was walking out and I just happened to look down to see this. And that is X-Men First Class. Now I would have liked the steelbook, and there's so many steelbooks out there. They're with different artwork. This has the original artwork, which I'm happy with. I'm not upset about it, but I would have liked some new artwork. And I actually have not peeled back this paper. I love when people keep that, but I never looked at the back of it. So let's see if there's anything on the back. Okay. I mean, it's not bad. Kind of original. You got all the characters right there, which looks cool. I actually may display it like this and not even show that side of it. So I gotta remember that when I bag it up. I gotta get more bags because I used up my last bag from this steelbook, which is 10 Cloverfield Lane. One of the most bland steelbooks I've ever seen in my life. That's the back. A lot of people are divisive on this movie. I liked it. I thought John Goodman was super, super creepy. I'm not gonna spoil anything. Definitely check it out for yourself. Is it a sequel or prequel to Cloverfield movie that came out probably like 8 years earlier? Maybe. Go look. All right, now I'm on to box sets. I got some really cool box sets here. First one I got, which I think everyone always says has to be in your collection, and now I could be the one to say it has to be in your collection too. That is Back to the Future, the entire trilogy in Blu-ray format. This is actually the 25th anniversary edition, so you get a ton of special features. There's hours, as they say, of special features. I mean, that's a ton of stuff, man. And I love this. I mean, it has a nice little part that opens up here. Shows you everything that's, some of the things that you're going to be getting in here. Slides out. There's a bunch of unboxes on this. I'm not going to do that here. I don't want to take up too much time. I've been going for about 20 minutes now, so we're almost there. We got like 5 more left. Next one I have, got to have this one. Fuck Back to the Future. Gotta have the Mel Brooks collection. This has 9 of his best films, and they actually say 9 of his best films on Blu-ray. Look at the movies you get in this. You got, Blazing Saddles. You got High Anxiety. You got Young Frankenstein? Yes, you get Young Frankenstein and, History of the World Part 1. Spaceballs. Robin Hood, Men in Tights. This is all in one. This was about 36 bucks. Well worth it. So worth it. Only thing I'm mad about, this one didn't really come with much of a booklet. It was just a little pamphlet, not a pamphlet thing, but it was a book. There is a book in here. I'll just pop it out real quick. But it's just, while the other ones give you all this information about the movies, you just kind of get a run through of each movie, of what's in it. Nothing really from Mel Brooks or anything I would have liked, like something from him. And this is supposed to be, the Mel Brooks collection, and there's not even a full word in a booklet for him. So I'm going to check out the special features because you do get 7 featurettes. 7 featurettes plus 6 Blu-ray exclusive featurettes. So you do get some exclusive stuff for this too. I don't know. I mean, they say documentaries, but I'm thinking all this stuff is the stuff that comes with them anyway. But it's a great way to get everything in one. You don't have to have all the others. I do have Spaceballs. I have Blazing Saddles and Young Frankenstein. Blazing Saddles and Young Frankenstein I only have on DVD. Spaceballs I have in Blu-ray. So good to have that. I'm very happy to have that. Some people double dip, some people triple dip. I don't know where I'm at in this, but I had to get this because I have the other ones. This is Star Wars. This is actually the episodes 1, 2, and 3. Now, if you saw, I think it was either last month or the month before, I ended up getting 2 different copies of episodes 4, 5, and 6 on Blu-ray. So now I can have all these next to the Blu-ray collection that came out, and with the episode 4, 5, and 6 in DVD. So, all right, guys. These last 4 I'm going to show you are some of the best ones I've gotten. Now, obviously, that Mel Brooks one was right with it, but I got super cheap this Rocky Heavyweight Collection. This is the Blu-ray collection of all the Rocky films up to Rocky Balboa. Now, I do want to get Creed and add that to it because it is part of the collection. So I'm sorry, he's Rocky Balboa. This is the back, and there's so many features on here. Each disc has a feature on it. Now, I will say that the case itself is damaged, which is why I got it cheap. Not this right here, but and I'm even afraid to. It's a bitch to open and close. I'm not gonna lie to you. You can see that it's taped back up on here and on here. Now I could get another case for this. This is a 6-disc collection, so I got to look for something really that's gonna fit this and fit into that slip. Opening it up and trying to close it back up took me about 10 minutes. So, sorry, I'm not opening it. I might do an unboxing on this one. I'm not sure. Depends on how many I find online. And if you guys want me to, hey, let me know. Do you guys want me to do an unboxing? If not, I ain't doing it. But I love having this collection. Everything is slim. It reminds me of the Nightmare on Elm Street collection. There's like 6, 7 movies on there, and it's just this size. Now, I said I double dipped, but this is a good double dip because this is actually a 2-disc collector's edition of Rocky. This is obviously the DVD one. Slippity. You got this, but you get all the features that are on the Blu-ray for Rocky are the same ones that are here. I won't lie, but I like having this particular one. I think all of them are on here. The 3-part In the Ring making of documentary, I believe, is on here. Yep. All the commentaries. Well, no, I think this has a few extra documentaries on it. So, hey, I got something new on that. I'll definitely check these out, let you guys know how different they are. Is it worth it? I think if you just got this one, you're done. And that looks cool. You can display it like that. I really like that. All right, 2 left. I'm going to save what I think is the best one for last. But I told you I got that Rocky collection cheap. $5. $5, and I got all the Rocky movies. If I go to Target, it's $15, which still is a great deal when you think about it. That's less than $5 a movie on that, so that's a really good deal. But I got it for $5, so yeah, just got to get a new case for it because it's fucked up. Now, I am quadruple dipping into this one, but I don't have this version, and I do love the way this is set up. I think you will love it too. Enough said. This is the ultimate cut of Watchmen. This is a complete story. And when they say the complete story, they mean it. This actually has the animated feature incorporated into the movie. This is one of the things you get in there. You get 2 items in here. You get the complete graphic novel. Now, this was actually released in a 12-part miniseries. And this is every episode, every issue. Let me rephrase that. Every episode is an issue of Watchmen. So episode 1 is issue 1, and on and on. And it's perfect. I mean, perfect. So you get that. Normally you bought this separately. So this was like, you know, $10, $15. Then you have the Ultimate Edition right here. Again, the discs aren't in here because they tend to fall out. Yeah. Ozymandias and the Comedian. Night Owl. I don't know why Rorschach isn't there, but this is how your disc would fit in there. A lot of people don't like the gatefold version and all your features. But for some reason, the discs don't stay in. They fall out. And they're Blu-rays, or these are DVDs. So DVDs can get scratched up pretty easy. So I didn't keep, wasn't able to lift them up like that. But they're the same ones you get anywhere else. But, I love the box that you get with it. How many times do you show off the box? You got a nice image here, which is one of the movie posters. And I showed you the Endless Night. And, I love this one. Now, I said, put these back in there. Again, my OCD kicking in. I can't leave them sitting out. I got the scanners one not put together, and that's killing me right now. I just want to put that together, but I will wait. You get a little bit of wear here and there, but, I have the Blu-ray version of this that comes with the long box, the lenticular one. I'll show you guys that one when I do my Watchmen video, because I'm going to show you all the versions of Watchmen I have, which I have some cool ones. There are a lot more I do want, but I have quite a few versions of it. Now, the last one I got is something I've been wanting for a while. Last year when I did my 31 Days of October, I showed a copy of this, but it wasn't mine. This was actually my boy BJ's. Now I have my own copy to go with my collection, and in a better shape than his, so haha. And that is Friday the 13th from Crystal Lake to Manhattan, the Ultimate Edition DVD collection. I love this one. I love this. I have the Blu-ray collection that comes in the 10 case, but I wanted this one. I love the fact that you got 2 movies on each disc. You get a special behind the scenes and documentaries and all that on another one. It's an 8-part featurette that's with this. You get Secrets Galore, Behind the Gore, a 3-part featurette. Crystal Lake Victims Tell All, so you get a lot of characters who played victims in here back in this. Tales from the Cutting Room Floor, Friday's Artifacts and Collectibles, and Scary Trailers. So you get a lot of stuff with this, but I just love this this box set, because it has the hockey mask on it and you can display it. Looks cool. This will look great next to obviously the Blu-ray collection I have, but also my Michael Myers mask that I have that comes in a special collection. So, and I do have the hockey mask in a box set as well, but I like this one. I like this one better because it's not flimsy and it doesn't break on you. But that's it. I made it through this video. A little long, but hey, that's 28 items, so about a minute and a half each when you think about the time here. That's not bad. But hit me in the comment section below. Hit me all over these places right here. Twitter is the best place to hit me up, but I do like when you guys hit me anywhere else because that lets me know you guys are watching. But that'll do it for me. Till next time, remember, at Picture Book Drama, it is everything in entertainment. I am your host, Sean, your video and comic guru. Peace. See you next time.